Hey there, everybody. I hope that you are having a great day. Welcome to Peep Show Studio, episode 3. I hope that all of you are doing good. This week I have been working on cat tags, and you guys might have heard me tell the story about my cat sitting friend Daisy, who passed away recently. So her mom and dad gave me a cat calendar, and that cat calendar was just full of great images. So I decided to do some 5x7 cards that featured kitty cats. So we're calling these cat collages. They are sold out now, but I am planning on making more. I also wanted to, you guys, in Rome, when I was in Rome last year, that still sounds so weird coming out of my mouth. But my sister took me to Italy last year for my 60th birthday. And when we were in Rome, we visited the Torre Argentina, which is the Roman cat sanctuary. Cleopatra brought cats from Egypt to Rome, and they just, of course, proliferated, and now there are just tons and tons of cats. So the actual Roman cat sanctuary is like 20 feet below street level. And it's part of the excavation that Mussolini did in 1929. You can even see like the portico of Pompeii, the steps where Julius Caesar was killed in 44 BC. So you look down into this actual pit, y'all, and there are all these cats, and you have to kind of adjust your eyes for a minute, because the cats are like lounging on ancient Roman temples, and they're kind of hard to see, but they are all disabled, sick, or wounded, and these wonderful women called Gatar care for all of these cats. It is just a fascinating thing. If you get an opportunity to go see it, please do. Or you can look up Torre Argentina Roman Cat Sanctuary and find out more about it. I've also been working on some ring-bound smash books that kind of incorporate the sewn tags that I do, and these are turning out really fun. I have these ready to go in the shop, and then I will have more. I think I have a couple more that I'm going to do this afternoon. I also included some writing paper, and somewhere in these books will be like these 5x7. Well, these are 4.5 by 6 3/4 little templates for you guys to take these papers out and play with them. So, we might just call this a ring-bound scrapbook, because it is meant for you to play with. It has lots of pretty papers in it. It has some writing papers in it, so you can take it apart and play with it, or you can leave it like it is and just use it as a writing journal, or as a collection journal, or as a dream journal, or as whatever you want. Everybody knows the value of writing down your thoughts and journaling. The other thing that I've been doing this week is I've been taking the chippies that I make, and I've been turning them into stickers. And these are just like really fun, because you're using all of your scraps, of course, and I'll put a link to my original Chippy video. It's nothing new or earth-shattering. You're just gluing together a bunch of small bits and making bigger bits out of them. So I thought that, and these were in my Patreon thank yous this month for my folks over at Patreon. I also wanted to kind of combine this with one of Leanne's recent tutorials, and it was how to make mermaid scales. So I'm going to sit here for just a minute. This really, I'm going to be drawing and painting. Oh, don't be shocked. It's going to be okay. I'll link Leanne's video. I purchased some note cards at the town shop, and it was like, you know, this is such a pretty color that I want to, I'm going to use this as a tag background and just make a tag out of it. And then I was looking at the colors and I thought, well, it'd be really super cool to do Leanne's Mermaid scale tutorial. And then, you know, as fate would have it, I found a little mermaid that I had not used yet. So we're just going to sit here and we're going to just kind of quickly put together a mermaid card. Like I said, I'll link the tutorial below, but this was so soothing and simple, and it turned out so well that it was like, yeah, I just want to, I think I'm going to take these downstairs and kind of just chill with them, because I've been solo this week. I won't be solo next week, and I think that these are an excellent way to start the day in a chill mood. So let me show you how these come together. This is, and like I said, I'll link Leanne's tutorial. So we start with like this scallop shape. I am using a Posca paint pen. I love these things. They are remarkable. And then the idea is that you join the dips, okay, in two of these. Now, Leanne explains this greatly. She also gives us like a half dozen techniques on how to create mermaid scales. Now, my mermaid scales are, see, I didn't do that one right, but oh well. They're just going to be kind of some background for this card here. So when you get your mermaid scales done, I'm using Arteza Woodless watercolor pencils. These pencils, they feel strange, you guys, because they're very heavy. These were a gift from my son and his fiance for my birthday, and I love them. There is just something, they're creamy, you know, they're creamy, they feel good in your hand. There's something about that weight that's really kind of cool. So I just wanted to, and watch Leanne's video because she does this the right way. I'm just kind of slamming some stuff down here. And then I wanted to do pink. And, you know, depending on how hard you press down, you're going to get, you know, different effects from a watercolor pencil. And then I'm just going to go in with a wee bit of blue. I'm also going to take my color off the actual scale because, like I said, I'm using this as a background piece. So I'm going to grab a little bit of water and a brush, and we're just going to color this in like that. Isn't that neat? Oh, Frito, you guys. Woohoo. That's so pretty. I love it. Okay. That one will not draw quickly. So what I'm going to do is kind of work on the rest of the piece. This is a snappy idea, y'all. Put a little bit of water in. I take lysine, I take valerian to sleep. And these are the bottles that they come in, that these little herbs come in. And I fill it with water. And when I forget my big water container, which is in the other room right now, then I can use, you know, I can have a little bit of water. And it doesn't take up a lot of space, and I don't accidentally knock it over and spill it everywhere. So it's a really kind of a fun idea. All right, these two are dry, so I'm going to use those. I also, I know that there are some things that I kind of want to cover up. So I do like the word expressions though, don't you? I mean, I kind of like that. So I'll probably use this right here. I'm going to get some of this background. Also, I want to thank Miss S because she sent me a mixed media pad of paper which is just so nice. It's so nice to have things like that. So I had the proper paper to play with this little project this morning. All right, I think what we'll do is just maybe do that right there. And then we'll maybe take this other one and kind of put it in the corner. Still not covering up the word expressions, but I did really like this because there's a moon here. But I'm not sure what to do with that yet. I think I'm going to put some of the scales even upside down. I know that's not proper, but I think it would, I think it kind of looks super cool with the piece. And I may even bring her down a little bit. Yeah, I'm just not sure yet. We'll just start gluing things down. And then we'll be stuck with our decision, and there you go. Oh, jeez. This week, like I said, I've been solo. So this week I thought it'd be fun to fill you in on my no spend grocery menu this week. Monday I had Taco Bell, and that my mom sends me, my mom's so sweet. She sends me Taco Bell gift cards, which is cool. So I had Taco Bell gift cards. So I went down and got Taco Bell, and that lasted a couple days. And then Tuesday I had to go to my house sitting gig, and I was cleaning out my car. I think that was Monday evening, and lo and behold, you guys, I found this gift certificate from a place in town, this wonderful sushi spot, which it coincidentally is right at my my house sitting gig. So I was like, jeez, everything's just falling in line for me to have sushi that day. So I ordered the sushi lunch, and the sushi lunch typically is 5 pieces of California roll, a salad, and miso soup for $10. And I had $16 on the card, and I was like, yay. I ordered it. I went down to pick it up. I brought it home, and you guys, I had 10 pieces of California roll. I had ebi, which is shrimp. I had tuna. I had whitefish. I had salmon. It was like, oh my gosh. So that lasted for 2 days. I took the raw stuff, and I just don't get along. And I took the raw stuff, and last night I made like a tempura, and just kind of, you know, a tempura batter is egg and water and flour, really simple. And just kind of fried the raw stuff. So I've had sushi like 2 days in a row. Yesterday for lunch, I had a burrito pizza. A burrito pizza is you take a burrito shell and you put tomato sauce on it, or spaghetti sauce, or whatever, you know, whatever you have. And you put like, I went over to my neighbor's house and I got some chives, and I got rosemary, kind of just chopped that up and sprinkled that on the pizza, you know, on the burrito with the tomato sauce on it. Sprinkled it on there. I did have some shredded Parmesan cheese. So I put that on there. It's like, yes, man, it was really good. So I'm doing pretty good with my zero food challenge. I really am kind of out of things right now. So it's going to, we'll just see what I can put together, because I am determined I'm not going until Chris comes home. And then I'll have to go. Okay. I really want to use that, but I'm not feeling it right there. So I, yeah, I'm just not feeling it, y'all. But the way to use Chippies as stickers is just to put double stick tape on the back, and wham bam, thank you ma'am, you've got a sticker. So that works out really good. I am happy with this exactly the way it is. It does have a word on it. It says expressions right here. I even like the way that the mermaid is kind of coming off the card. It will, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and trim it up right there. I like to work off the substrate and then go back and trim it up. I think you kind of get really cool different sort of dimensions when you do that. And I really do like, I just can't do things straight, you know, like try to make it equal and even. That's just really beyond what I can do. But I really do love the way that this turned out. Thank you, Leanne, for that tutorial. That was just a lot of fun. So I'm going to trim this off right here. You can see how neat that looks. This is a bit of a rounded edge right here. So that looked great. I am happy to know just a little bit of this mermaid scale technique. I can see me really using that, especially for backgrounds, because I can't really draw. But I think that it would make a super cool background. And of course, this was packaging, so you kept something out of the recycle bin and made it into something else. You know, this would be kind of fun to send as Happy Mail. The other thing that I really wanted to do today, since I am doing the cat collage cards, was to kind of just do a quick page and put down a wee bit of kitty cat collage in my little book here, in my ring bound book. And I just need to find a page to work on. Isn't that castle pretty? I don't think I showed you guys this. I think that I was thinking that I was recording and I wasn't. Okay. Let's go for this one. Oh, this one too. Oh, I showed you guys this because that was like one of those 5-minute thingies. I love this little image, and it says, if you need me, I'll be hiding behind all your clothes. And my little Daisy and Kit used to hide behind my friend's clothing. So if you went in, especially Kit, because he was a climber. I mean, he just loved to climb. And I would often go in their house and it would be like, I don't know where he is. You know, he's not here. And he would be way up on, you know, they have really tall ceilings in their house, and he would be like, he was a mountain climber. I called him a mountain climber. He became very sick when they were away, and I had to take him and have him cross the bridge, and oh, that was not fun at all. But it was such a soothing and wonderful experience. I mean, I'm saying it was not fun at all, but it was like, wow. You know, he literally just fell asleep. And it was so peaceful, you know. But I do want to turn the back of this calendar image into a little journaling spot so I can journal about the cat collage tags that I've been doing, which are lots of fun. Thank you guys so much for supporting that. Really do appreciate it so much. All right, so we just put a little bit of writing paper down on here. I keep losing my art rag, my paint rag. The other thing that I thought would be fun is I found these wooden paper pad pattern sheets. So I'm going to put one of those down as well. I am going to leave, you know, some of that text. I'm going to tear this and just kind of piece it together around here. I think it'll look really kind of cool like that. I'm just going to collage that down real quick. This is from an encyclopedia. You know, just bought this little thing together. Thank you, friend, for sending me the covers of books. They really come in handy. I think I'll do that one like that. You know, still just trying to keep the text in place. I'm reading, you guys, I'm rereading the book Clockwork Dynasty, and I'll put a link in the description box below so you can check that book out. It's about robots, automatons, Russian history. It's like, here's the thing about it. It's not overly love story-ish, which I don't really like at all. And it is really, really interesting. Especially you know, I'm a big Russian history fan. Peter the Great, who actually commissioned automatons. It's such a great book. So I'm reading that. I'm also listening to Lucy Worsley, The Secrets of the Royal Bedchamber, which I highly, highly recommend. Anything by Lucy Worsley is awesome. I could listen to her literally like all day long. And sometimes I do listen to her all day long, for real. Give this a quick dry. Did not get out my heat tool, so we're gonna dry it as best we can. Okay. And to put this here, I'm going to use these super cool, again, somebody sent these to me. They're called D's Designs Unhinged. And I thought that instead of using washi tape over here to do a flip out, that I would use one of these hinged stickers. And I kind of like this one. So let's see if that's going to work. Let's push this over here. In other news, my garden is looking great. Our garden is looking great. It is very heartening to have something growing in the yard that Kronk loved his yard. So it's really sweet to really have something growing there, and it makes me very happy. This morning I had to call the county and tell them that he was no longer on this planet. Because of his dog registration. His dog registration renewal came in the mail. So that was really rough. But there we go, guys. Just a little kitty cat page, and I can journal on this side and maybe put another image here. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with that. But again, I just really, really love my little ring bound smash book, because literally I am smashing all kinds of stuff and I'm just having a great time doing it. And we finished a tag today. We learned a new technique. So I hope that you enjoyed this episode of Peep Show Studio. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to y'all soon. Take care, my friends. Bye.